Did you ever figure out how to wear these headphones?
They don't fit in my ears.
Really? Yeah. I always have a hard time with them too, but these ones I don't mind that much.
I put them in and they kept falling out. I like the kind I have little rubber things on the end that stick right in.
Yeah, I used to have those. The problem is that you need a new kind now. I mean, you could always use the adapter. The adapter's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, mine didn't have a microphone. I need to get some with a microphone. Maybe I can find some on Amazon or something.
You could always wear it slung around your neck, and the mic will still be sort of in the same spot where it's like that. Welcome Kiki to the stream. We're still letting the show start up. I remember to post in Discord this time though. Chuckster's in here too. Welcome Chuckster. Finally caught a live stream. LOL. Post Boys Nick Love. Thank you Chuckster. George Witt is in here. Oh, I guess the Discord message went out quick. Welcome everybody to the stream. Lots of people in the show in the first minute or so. Thank you Nickbot. The channel's called The Voice of Nick. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you want to see more of the stuff that I do. A lot of streams on here. 3 streams a day in fact. So make sure you hit that follow button. Not that any of the 3 people commenting have not followed. I've seen you all many a time. And if you're not following, then it is very impressive how many times you're able to tune into the show. So we're going to give the show another couple of minutes to get people in here. And then I'm going to walk around Islands of Adventure, which is the second Universal park here. I might go to Marvel Superhero Island, which I assume they're getting rid of soon because... right, Disney's going to have Marvel, I think. Disney's making their own Marvel area, so I assume that Universal will get rid of theirs. Vinsanity, what's up, Nick? Welcome, Vin. Chuck's just saying love stream as opposed to live stream. Either way works. I will accept either one. I love streams and streaming, so that means that it's a love stream. Apparently my updates thing is not functioning, so I can't see anybody who hosts, but thank you. I think it says Vin is hosting. Oh yeah, I got a message in the chat from Nickbot about Vin hosting, but I saw a couple other people's hosts show up and it didn't come up in the alerts message, so sorry to anybody whose things did not show. There we go. Oh, I think I activated that Vin hosting thing because I hit the refresh button on Vin's host from a while ago, so Vin, even if you didn't host, then you are getting 10 meatballs anyway, I believe, for me refreshing that notification. Biker's here. Welcome, Biker. Posting Voice Nick Love. Thank you, Biker, for that. You want to go look around?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Starbucks, which I'm done with. What were you doing?
I was saying I was wondering if I should post instead.
Oh, post a story? Or a picture, rather?
Picture.
Yeah. For sure. Let's do it once we get out of the park when we're in at the restaurant. All right, let's go. So we're at sort of between Dr. Seuss Land and Marvel Land here. Daniela Claire is also here once again. Say hello.
Hi.
And you guys, a lot of you joined for Daniela's show earlier, which was really cool. Actually, right when I stopped and she started, they did the, those people came out on stage at the Wizarding World and they started doing a performance, which is really cool. You know, one thing I actually really want to do is, if we get the time, is they actually do a live reading of Beetle the Bard, which I think would be really cool if we could go to it. There's like a stage show of it at the Wizarding World. But what we're going to right now is, this is Marvel Superhero Island, so I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh yeah, cool. I'm going to turn the camera around. First, we can take a look at Hogwarts Castle, which is actually visible above the trees in this area. Biker saying, hi Daniela, posted Voice Nick Love as well. Vin saying, Nick, I've seen your Instagram story. Oh, but I'll let Daniela answer you. Biker says, hi Daniela to you.
Hi.
Kiki also says hi.
Hi.
All right, check it out. I'm gonna turn the camera around here. You can see the Incredible Hulk ride, which is an amazing ride. It's a little bit hard to go on because it's very, it'll kind of make you sick sometimes. But you can see over here, if you zoom in, that's Hogwarts Castle in Harry Potter Land. So right across the way. I probably won't do a stream from Hogwarts or from Hogsmeade because it's all the way across the park. But we got to show up a lot of Diagon Alley earlier today. So tune in for that. And of course, I can show the area in regular or in Islands of Adventure here is the same as in LA. So I can always do a stream from there to show more of that Universal. Decaf in here. Welcome Decaf to the stream. Frostberry's in here. Hope you're enjoying LA, Frost. So I'm going to turn the camera around and you'll see Marvel Superhero Island, which I don't know how much longer they have the rights to here at Universal, but as it stands, it's a pretty darn cool area. So you can see they have Fantastic Four. It's obviously all based on the comics, not like the cinematic universe, because Disney owns the rights to that. They also own the rights to the comics now, so again, I don't know how long Universal is going to be able to have this rather than Disney Land and World, but it's pretty cool. If you've never been to Marvel Superhero Island in Universal before, it's pretty great. So you can see they have a lot of themed sort of food stores, cafes. Here's a Fantastic Four cafe over here. Spider-Man the ride, one of my favorite rides, even to this day, is still here. If you look over there, you can see Spider-Man. And if anybody's getting ready for Spider-Man right now, a lot of you guys are getting ready for Spider-Man on that PlayStation 4, then we got the Spider-Man ride right here. One of my favorite Spider-Man properties as a kid. I've been on that ride like probably 30 times or more. I went on it on this trip as well, and it's still great. Got Kingpin's Arcade, we got the Hobgoblin over there.
Or should we tell them what we're looking for?
Yes, so you tell them.
Okay, we're looking for a cell phone case for me because I got a new phone yesterday because I broke my old one, but now I don't have a case for it, and I'm very, very afraid that I'm gonna destroy it again.
Yeah, so Daniela, if you weren't keeping up with the storyline here, yeah, Daniela's phone broke when we were at Avatar World in Disney, and she got a new phone yesterday, but is caseless. So we're on a quest to find some cool phone cases around Universal. We've seen a lot of good ones, but it's hard to decide on one, so we're gonna see if we can find a good Marvel-themed one here. Vince saying Spider-Man drops tonight. I know, I'm jealous. I won't be able to play it. Tomb Raider, same thing. I'm gonna have to go through that whole series, so hopefully we will get to do that on a stream. We can't, of course, do every new game as it comes out, but that's kind of the fun of the channel, for mine at least, because on my channel, it's all about playing the games in my backlog. So it's not always going to be games as they're completely brand new, but for me, as long as I've never played a game before, it's new to me, and we can all experience it together. You know, there's plenty of places to go for brand new content, including the stuff that I show off on Super News Games, of course. But mine, I think the fun of it is kind of doing a lot of the games that have been out for a little while. So of course I'm going to be playing Spider-Man when it comes out, but I always pick and choose the ones that I'm going to show. So Tomb Raider we'll probably do a whole series of, you know, maybe in a month or two. I like these Avengers mugs. The sort of like finish on it is really cool, and this is 3D in here. Like it's indented with the Avengers logo. Also, really love that War Machine, Iron Patriot bust. I need that. It's really good. We got superheroes all up in the place here. Silver Surfer's up there. A lot of people are up there. We're gonna walk out of this Marvel superhero store and keep walking around out here. Nothing good?
I didn't see anything in there. I want to check that store where we saw the bags yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's by Spider-Man, I think. So you can try this shop first. So we're going into Hobgoblin's shop here. Just before we go in there, there's a Tower of Terror-esque ride here that's through this alleyway called Dr. Doom's Fearfall, which I think I've been on once, but I was always really scared to go on it as a kid. It's one of those rides, kind of like the Tower of Terror, without all the storyline where it just drops. It's really fun. But of course, Tower of Terror and Guardians I think are better because they have the storyline aspect. So we're going into another store here. Really? They have so many great pieces of merch here. Look at that. Some Homecoming figures. I don't have any Homecoming like merch really. I don't know if you can see that there, but that is beautiful.
Look at this. It's a USB drive, but you pull off his head.
Oh no. That seems rough. That's like if you're a Spider-Man villain, you would get that USB drive. Daniela has a great USB drive where it's like is it a frog?
Yeah, it's
And
a
you
frog.
like, he's like eating your USB port. It's great. Check this out. If you got a $1,900 to spare, you can get a Tom Holland signed Homecoming poster. So if anybody's out there looking for something to spend their cash on, you could pick worse things to spend it on than that. This is the exit to the Spider-Man ride. Spider-Man ride's right through that way. Still, yeah, again, one of my favorite rides. Let's see if they have Nick. They have a Nick mug, and it's 3D. Look at that, 3D. Get me that. Get me that mug, someone. Decaf saying you need it, but I doubt your wallet agrees. That's true. That's true of most things, most figures that I find. My wallet doesn't agree with anything these days. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man ride. Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. It's all based on the 90s TV cartoon, which is amazing. Oh, thank you, Nick Bot. These are all IRL streams, so if you see any drop frames, please report them immediately. Of course, it's tough to have a consistent frame rate, but we've been pretty good so far. So if you see anything, say something. Once again, you can see Hulk in the background there. Here we go. This might have some good phone cases in here. Ooh, I like this Avengers Infinity War Loungefly. Is that Loungefly? It looks like the same. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Same kind of
They
design.
ran out of room for a launch.
Yeah, it's the same kind of bag that Danielle is wearing right there. That Stitch pineapple bag. I like this Rocket Raccoon set of bags. And the Groot one up there. Cool. Some classic Cap style art. I don't see any phone cases though. We might see something if we go farther down. Where's the area that has that comic book store? We didn't pass it, did we?
I think it's next, like on the next store.
Oh, okay, that might have phone cases. This was my favorite store to go to when I was a kid, is this next store coming up, which is like, it's just a, comic book store with a bunch of figures and stuff. But when I was a kid, I would always wait to buy my comic books or graphic novels or trade paperbacks or whatever until I was here, because I thought it was so cool to be in Universal Studios and going. It's not like I've been here that many times, but like if I was ever knowing that I was going to go to Universal, I would like wait and come here. Ooh, cool. Hold on, let's turn it around. We found one. Got a cap. Daniela has a great Captain America gender swapped costume as well.
I like this one too.
Avengers.
These are
The only
too
thing is it
hard,
doesn't
though.
show
I like
your.
the softer ones.
Yeah. If you had a full design, would you basically eschew the clear case concept?
It'd have to be a really good one.
Yeah.
I like the clear cases better and the softer ones. But if I found like a really great one, then like obviously I get it.
Because Daniela basically has the gold iPhone and she wants to be able to show the gold back. So the case would have to be able to either show that.
Gold back. See, it's
Oh yeah, it's sort of off-white. But yeah, if they have a cool enough case, then you'd cover it. Otherwise, you'd want to show off the background of the case. We got. Satan Prime saying, did you get to Islands of Adventure thank you, by the Hogwarts Express, or did you just walk around? No, we did go through Hogwarts Express. You can't stream from that because it goes underground, and then, when you're on the train, it doesn't really have any signal, but I did film a walkthrough of it from all the way from King's Cross Station to the Express to the other side of the park. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, I can try to do either a stream of it or just stitch together a video of it. So keep an eye out for that coming up later. Here's the store that I like though. We're gonna turn it around, and it's just a straight up comic book store. inside of Universal Studios, and I always thought it was so cool to be like in a theme park
Looking for phone cases.
and finding like cool comics and cool like trade paperbacks and stuff of, you know, issues that you've, you know, as a kid, like I wouldn't have like access to that many comics. So like to be in a theme park with like the sensory overload plus being able to buy like figures and everything, I thought it was so cool. It was cooler than going to like a regular comic book store. Gaming Hour saying, post it on YouTube. That way we can just check it out. Yeah, so the only problem is that I didn't have any audio on it when I recorded. So I figure if I do a stream, maybe I could narrate it or something, or maybe I could narrate over a YouTube video. I'll try to see what the best way is to do it. Either way, it would end up on YouTube though, because I would, of course, post the archive to there. So we'll try and see where, you know, what the best way to do it is. Vin saying, do they have any Batman stuff here? Well, it is called Marvel Superhero Island, so Batman is a no-go. But they have some Black Panther, which is, he's a Batman-esque guy. He stalks around at night, and he has cat-like reflexes. I don't know. I like these figures. Look at these cutesy Star-Lord, Groot. Pretty expensive though. I think they're from a more famous sort of artist guy. Any good posters?
Yeah.
What was that Logan poster back there? Oh, Old Man Logan. I have a Logan movie poster in my room, in the background of my streams. Oh yeah, go look at the autograph. Vin is saying, autograph Thor? I didn't see an autograph Thor. Oh yeah, you're right. There's an autograph Thor over there. Chris Hemsworth signed it. There's a figure. Chris Hemsworth autograph Thor movie set. So I guess it comes with that and the picture of him.
I don't get it. I think for me, getting like autographed things is more fun when you get it yourself. Like when you go there and get them to sign it.
Yeah, but how many people have the opportunity to like find Chris Hemsworth and, you know what I
Are you
mean?
saying that you don't follow Chris Hemsworth?
I mean, I do, but I don't release that information. We also have a Chris Evans signed thingy. Some Captain America cells. It's cool. Oh, cool. Look at this Groot statue. We got $1,106 lying around. Why is it in six? Why is the 6 significant to this statue? I can't zoom on this app because it's so covered by text, or covered by the chat, that I can't really zoom because it'll just scroll the chat instead. Here's that mug again. I really like this mug because it's like, you see how you can stick your finger in it also? It's like cut out. I wonder if it would chip though as you washed it. Oh, is that Captain America and Ant-Man? Where's Ant-Man?
He's small.
Is he actually in there, or is it just like maybe it's like the Wasp is what they're talking about?
I don't know.
I need to find Ant-Man now. You could say Ant-Man's in all of
scale.
these. yeah.
It's like a Drax.
Let me know if you
Drax
see
is in
Ant-Man.
all of them too, right?
Yeah, Drax is a part of all these statues, but he's so still you can't see him. I need to know where Ant-Man is now. Chuck's saying, how would you even safely transport these home, especially if you have to get on a plane? True. Usually they'd give it to you in a box. At least at Comic-Con they do, because that's obviously also a concern at Comic-Con. But they'll have like a nice box that's really well packed with foam and everything. But yeah, even then, you're kind of curious if it's going to break. Frosting, get that mug, Nick. I might get that mug. Whoa, hold on. Flip that around.
Snap.
These are all great. Oh yeah, the Thor is great too, where he's just like very.
I really love the whole one.
These are very good. Kiki saying, ooh. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit more angry there. That is the Hulk's MO though, is to be angry. At least that's what I've heard. This Groot has like a soft belly. Oh wait, you're looking at me now. You can touch his soft underbelly. Maybe it's for petting, or maybe he moves around or something. I don't know. I like him. You want to go outside?
Yeah.
Kiki saying plushie. This is my favorite area because this is where I learned who MODOK was, the mental organism designed only for killing. That guy in the chair, he's just a big head. And my dad was obsessed with MODOK for a long. He still is. If he sees MODOK, he'll talk about him all the time. But that area of the Marvel Superhero Island holds a special place in my heart. Keep saying baby Groot, baby Groot. That's a Daniela original. She came up with that one. Thank you, Nickbot. The channel is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times per day. I don't talk over story or cutscenes, but I do request no gameplay or story spoilers in the stream. If you want to see more of my stuff, make sure you hit that follow button right up there. You'll see more of the stuff I'm doing. 3 streams a day from vacation as well, so hit that follow button to see more of the stuff that I do. Of course, you'll also see all the video game stuff. If you like the channel, you want to support what I do, then consider subscribing. You'll get all sorts of stuff, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win on the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. So consider subscribing. You'll get all that stuff, and you'll know that you are supporting the shows and helping them get better. Let's watch these people drop from the Doctor Doom thing. You see that up there? I just saw them go up. There they go. Look at them dropping. Great. Check that Discord if you haven't done so already. !Discord in the chat to see all that stuff. I just love how like comic book focused this area is. It's very sort of like, because Six Flags has a lot of cartoon and comic book stuff, but it's never like as designed as this. It's just a little bit more like singular characters in one spot. Here, like I like how Dr. Octopus is like messing up the pretzel sign. Spider-Man's like jumping out at you. If you go in the Spider-Man ride, there's actually a lot of great design of like, 90s Spider-Man looking stuff. There's the Hobgoblin throwing pumpkin bombs at everything. It's just a really class act. It's really good. Did we go in that store yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you got the Chomp Hot Dogs area. Now, guys, I think that's going to do it for this stream. What do you think, Daniela? You think that's good? So let's call that a stream for this time. Yes, let's end it by going to the arcade and seeing what they got here. I remember actually really liking the arcade in Islands of Adventure. So, oh, Kiki says I posted the pic of the Fast and Furious car I was talking about, and the one that you thought I was talking about in Discord. So I'll have to check that out. I actually went on the fast ride. If you didn't see my Instagram story, you can see all sorts of photos from there. A lot of cars in there, so take a look if any of those are the ones that you were thinking of, and I'll check the Discord as well. Here's some of the stuff in the arcade. They got the Aliens ride. Once again, using that type of assault rifle that I like, where you can reload it by smashing the reload area, where you chamber the clip, or the magazine clip, I guess. I don't know what you call it. You can win an NES Classic. Think you can win an NES Classic? You have what it takes?
I don't think that thing is strong enough to pick it up.
Yeah, that's always the way it is.
We need to go to round 1.
Round 1, yes. I would love to. That's in Sherman Oaks or downtown?
No, it's far.
Okay. Well, definitely, I'm down. A lot of redemption games here, but I was always about the video games. I think those are closer to the back. So let's take a look over there. I thought there was stuff upstairs too, maybe not. They have the Jurassic Park arcade game. You ever play the Jurassic Park arcade game? It's really, really difficult. I always remember doing terribly at that game. They have a Walking Dead game, which I've never even seen before. Is there more stuff up here? This might be the exit to a ride. I don't think there is. There's just a big chair, which I'm not sure what that is. So that's gonna do it. Here's some of the stuff you can win.
Squishies.
Whoa! Squishy desserts. And these things, whatever that is. Look at all this stuff you can win. Marvel gear. Hooray. Let's get out of here and we'll take the show out. Thank you to everybody who was watching the show today. This has been Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, sort of focused mostly on the Marvel Superhero Island. If you didn't see earlier today, we did a rundown show of what we were planning on doing earlier at the beginning of the day. Then we did an hour-long stream from Diagon Alley in Harry Potter World of Universal. So a lot of content today. Make sure you check back if you didn't see any of that stuff. If you don't know though, the channel is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day, every single day on Twitch. I don't talk over story or cutscenes, but I do request no gameplay or story spoilers in the stream. If you want to be a part of this, none of that gameplay stuff matters this week because I am going live from vacation. So I'm in Orlando, Florida right now, going live from Disney, from Universal, from doing IRL stuff, talk show stuff, live readings, all sorts of things. So make sure you hit that follow button if you want to see more of the stuff that I do. Right up there at the top, hit that follow button. If you like the streams, you want to support the stuff that I do as well, then consider subscribing. You will get a whole bunch of stuff, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. So consider subscribing if you want to get all that stuff, and know that you're directly helping the shows to get better. If you want to check the channels, social channels, channels, Discord for the Discord channel. I am gonna start up a raid now, guys, so let's find somebody to raid. But if you don't know how that works on mobile, it actually is a little bit complicated. I have to exit the app for a second to actually check who we can raid. Let's get out of here. So that we can check who we can raid. So I am gonna actually, it's gonna look like the stream goes down, because it is gonna go down. Look at these hats, I like these hats. But while the stream is going down, make sure you stick around because I will find somebody to raid within 30 seconds and we'll come back to the stream and hit that raid button. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're gonna pick somebody to raid right now and I will see you all in just a second with our raid time stuff. So let's do that, everybody. Hang tight.